Well, it says it's starting. Okay, here we go. And there we go. Well, okay, we just had a little bit of a hiccup there. God, I hate having to go to the site to use this damn thing. Pop out. Thank you. And where is it? Thank you. Come back. Perfect. Come on, work with me. And there we go. Now to post this everywhere humanly possible. What is Brian saying? Ah, Pony's Anthology 5. It was that has that. With a fairy tale, even though it hurts. Nowadays, I can't find her. What is due? When suddenly we fell apart. Nowadays, I can't find her. When I do, people bring stuff on. I know with a fairy tale, even though it hurts. I don't know if I lose my mind. Oh shit, that's not where I need to post that. Delete message. Bruh. No, get out of here. Get out. There we go. No one's in stream yet. Wonder what the dealio is with that. Anyway, Patreon. Pro when I'm ready. And I'll get that chat back up. No, not that one. There we go. Alright, now we're ready for crochet. Yep, audio seems to be working just fine. Visuals are working about as well as expected. Then we play the waiting game of who decides to show up to this frickin' stream tonight. It did not go off in announcements.
That's weird.
I'll just do it myself. No one's gonna see me crochet these really cool wristbands. This is bullshit. I did not get frickin' 100 new subscribers in the last 48 days for this crap.
Alright, heading back.
Alright, see you, Justin. We're streaming right now, so don't say your social security number or anything.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
I tried, but I'm glad you guys had fun at City Walk.
It's good.
Very
You.
fun. Anyway, so Social Security. Not, two. Damn you, Nixon. Oh, wait, no, not Nixon. Who was it Burns was mad at?
I don't know.
Roosevelt, that's who it was.
Went over the edge already and I missed it.
So, on the off chance anyone's in chat and we can't see them.
Oh, Charles B said hi. Charles B is here.
Charles,
Charles, at least you're here. Charles, today, since you're the only one here, we'll be crocheting wristbands because I finished that purse I was working on. I made these kind of a rainbow pattern to go with Rainbow Dash's hair because I'm putting together a Rainbow Dash cosplay, but that's just a secret between you and me and Emerald. Whoever else is in chat, so don't tell anybody. But yeah, I think they look kind of cool. So I've crocheted this one already, and I'm gonna crochet another one. And if there's time, I will crochet another because I want to make another set to go on my Etsy shop. Good evening, Trent. Now they're all pouring in.
we might have more than usual because I used the community post for my YouTube channel now that I have that.
Nice. I wonder if I'm supposed to put tags on this, or if that is a thing I can do. Edit. I can. Saturday stream, crochet, craft, brony, heather blossom. I'm sure I could put way more tags. Otherwise, tags play a minimal role in helping you find your stream. Let's see if any of these words help. Let's. What else would you put? I'll save it right there for now, and I'll think of more tags at a different time. Now to get back to chat. Trent says just two so far. How are you, Heather and Emerald? Spencer. Yes. We're doing all right. We had a big day today. We went out to City Walk. Didn't really buy anything. We just walked in a circle. It was mostly a place where you could just like at every corner get a cocktail, and I'm just like, man, I don't got the money for that right now, but that's good to know. If you ever just want to get trashed in a public area. I'm surprised they made me go through a metal detector for that. Was not expecting it. We should take you to Disney Springs. Have you been there before?
Oh yeah. Honestly, I've been itching to go.
Yeah, we'll find an excuse. Maybe take a weekend. Yep. Because it's got way more to do.
Oh yeah.
There's that one, I forget what they call that bakery. Do you know the one? What is it called? They make the freaking. There's something they're famous for. They're cookies, I think, that are super big. They're cakes, maybe?
It sounds vaguely familiar, but both times I've been to Disney, it was at the resorts, or at Art of Innovation Resort, so we had the cafeteria there if we wanted food.
Oh, okay. But this, the thing is, it is so hard to get stuff from that bakery that you gotta mobile order it like at the beginning of the day and just come later in the day and then
Yep.
maybe you can do something. But I
Probably
forget.
the other reason we didn't do that.
Yeah, it's just crazy
Little
these
hard
days.
to playing around that. Let's see. My little sister would have been about 7 the first time we did it. And then the second time we went, we had like a 1-year-old, so.
Yeah.
Actually, she was definitely walking around unassisted by then. maybe 2.
I don't know. Anyways, yeah, there's just like places there that I've been meaning to visit now that I watch more Disney travel videos and they're like talking about all the places there all the time. Uh, Charles B says, was it hard coming up with ideas for Harley videos? Actually, no. Um, I'm a degenerate at work, so if I don't have something to immediately do, instead of making myself useful to the company because they don't pay me enough, I instead scroll TikToks. And I just watch a whole bunch of TikToks all day. And I'll see an audio because I follow other cosplayers and stuff on TikTok already. And I'll see audios that are used for different things. And I'll think, like, hey, that sounds a lot like Harley. Like, whenever you just want to, like, decompress and just like not think for a minute, I just go through TikToks and I'll find audios that made me think of Harley. I usually have so much saved up by like Sunday when I videotape stuff for my cosplays that I'll do like usually like 12 to 20-ish different small videos. So I actually have a lot in my backlogs that you're not going to see for a while because I save those for occasions where I know I'm going to have a week where I'm not going to be able to film and still I'll have stuff to release. So it wasn't hard because I had just had already a whole bunch of audio saved up already that were really funny, and I just honestly I thought of them before I even thought of to put on my Harley cosplay. So I just had these funny audios that I was like, oh, these really fit Harley, so I did all those. Queen Autumn's Rain says hi, hello. Charles B says, does anyone at work see these streams? No, my workplace doesn't need to know what I do. They can stay out of my business. I don't know anybody that like job is fine, but I don't know anybody at that kind of level where I feel comfortable talking about my stuff.
Hmm.
They're okay, but I don't think they'd get it. I don't feel
So,
like we run in the same crowds.
so just to clarify what you just said here, Charles B asked if anyone at work sees your streams, and you said probably not.
Yeah, probably not. Big probably not.
Well, Queen Autumn Rain says I do.
Queen Autumn Rain. Does anyone at work see these streams? I know Queen Autumn Rain doesn't work with me. Charles B says, seeing you as Harley did make me wonder how hard you dressing as Poison Ivy would be, to be honest. I hadn't thought too much about like a Poison Ivy cosplay because like I really need a whole set of stuff for that, and I try to work with what I have. Like, I would need a red wig, and I would need like a plant-based outfit, or I kind of have to go off of what she looks like in the Harley Quinn shows. And for a lot of times with Poison Ivy, you have to be green. And I'll be honest, I kind of don't want to do full body paint like I see a lot of cosplayers do on TikTok. I
Some of her older stuff, she had regular skin colors.
Yeah, so I could do that, but if I was doing casual dress and just a red wig, I'd really have to paint myself green for people to get, oh, that's Harley Quinn. I mean, not Harley Quinn, that's Poison Ivy. Because Poison Ivy in a lot of iterations is green. So I'd either have to get the leaf motif outfit, which I'd have to go out and buy, which I'd rather do than paint myself green. I don't want to have to do the body paint. That's also what keeps me out of doing Hell of a Boss fucking cosplays like as any of the imps because I don't want to paint myself red. I really don't want to do the full body paint. That sounds like a nightmare. That's a whole day thing. And then I'd have to shower to get it all off. And I don't want to know what the shower looks like after that. I don't know how people who do body paints do that. Like it's a lot. Like as it is, like you see the makeup I wear in my cosplay videos. If you compare it to other cosplayers, my makeup is very minimal. I just do stuff on the eyes. I do some eyeliner, and it's super fancy. I don't think you have to like wear an accurate cosplay because my cosplays are pretty good. They're pretty good. I don't think I need to do that much makeup. But yeah, people go crazy with makeup and paints for all their cosplays. It's good. It's cool. It's definitely creative. It's cool. They can do it that way. I like to do my cosplay my way. But yeah, I try to avoid body paints. It's only if I was doing this as a job would I commit to being like, okay, I guess I'm being paid to do this, so I will paint myself green for your amusement. But only then would I think I'd really take the jump. Because as it stands right now, for what I'm doing, I think my stuff is serviceable. Alright, I think I finished this round. Just gonna match this thickness. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you guys, don't worry. I'm just looking at my wristbands and making sure they match. For guys, if you go that just came in, I'm making wristbands today. This is gonna be on my Etsy shop. They're gonna look like this, and they're gonna come in sets of 2. They could be like little sweatbands or just little bracelets that you like. You know what you could do? You could even like put pins on these. I don't know if that'd be comfortable, but you could put pins on these and just have them like that.
Maybe if someone double layered them.
Yeah, maybe. Or if you kind of wear them over sleeves anyway. But yeah, I think they're gonna look really cool. They're gonna be a kind of a one size deal, but you can always like with these, like as I'm doing it, I kind of stretch it so they'll be as big as you want it to be. But the way I put them on is like you kind of have your hand in like the talkie mouth pose. Put it like that. You put your hand in, you flatten it as you go in, and there you go. I think I have very average wrists, so they'll fit your lady wrists pretty good. It's if you're maybe a dude and you got thicker wrists, you might need to stretch them a little bit. And you know, if you need them a different size, you could probably just like message me and be like, "Hey, look, these are the measurements on my freaking wrists. Can you make one to accommodate me?" And I'll be like, "Yeah," and I won't charge extra. I probably would just tell you to order the wrists like normal and just put that in a note on the Etsy shop, like, "Hey, I have thick wrists. Just letting you know, you need this to be extra stretched." Let's see. Honey Drop the Unicorn says hello. Trent says, ever heard of Yotel, Heather? It's a relatively new dream of mine to stay in one of those. Unlimited hot drinks, small cabins for guests. What's not to love? No, I haven't heard of that. Is that exactly what you just said? Like it's just a cabin and you just get hot drinks and stuff? Because, yeah, sure, why not? They've been around for over a decade and I've only heard about them recently. And this is the first time hearing about them, too. You really got to be in certain communities to know about stuff. Okay, I got to switch to yellow. I had some yellow.
Now,
Oh, no,
if I wanted to get a headband with those sweatbands, how much would that cost?
It's been a bit since I did a headband, but I think they might charge about the same because it's basically a wristband, but hidden. So, probably the same.
Okay.
I'd have to make one and see how long it takes me. Which, I could. If I have time, I'll start one and see how long it takes me to do it.
So I didn't just goof this up. Yes, okay, good.
We just get this stitch in there so it's all secure. Alright, there we go.
Now, if anyone's curious about what I'm doing, I decided to start shiny hunting Zorua, and it turns out, in Pokemon Ultra Moon, it turned out to be really easy. So I'm trying to find Heather a female one.
I'll move this to the side so they can see you so you don't have to do finger puppets. If you want, though, I could probably crochet you a puppet. You could just go like that. Make you a sock puppet or something if this is how you'd prefer it.
You threw me off.
Yeah.
So, I started shiny hunting Zorua in Pokemon Ultra Moon. It turns out to be really easy. I have about 7 of them right now. But the thing is, after I got the 3rd one, any of you who were here for last stream would remember that, I asked Heather if she wanted one. She asked for a female shiny Zorua in a Premier Ball. It turns out, Zorua has a 7 to 8 male to female ratio.
Damn.
7 to 8. It only has like a 12% chance of being female. So, I've had enough. I currently just got myself a Sylveon with cute charm. So, why is that glowing? I got myself a Sylveon with cute charm, and I'm going to try to find a female one that way.
Really? Does that is it a boy Sylveon or something?
Yes.
Oh, so that makes more of the opposite gender come?
Yep.
Alright, cool.
Oh,
Wait, someone just posted a stream in my chat.
What?
Freaking Angel of Spade, you little dickhole! I mean, I say that in the most loving way possible. Why are you streaming at this as the same time as me?
You know what it's like to be brawny.
He's detracting from my audience. He's the enemy! Someone message Angel of Speed and be like, what are you doing? Why are you taking Saturday from me, Angel of Speed? I already have to compete with Tonkatsu Sinclair, who starts before I do. I gotta get a VTuber model, yo. If you'd like to see me with a VTuber model for gaming streams, please donate today.
You're gonna have to donate a little more than it costs to get the model because she'll need the insurance for when Brody tries to kill her.
Hey! If it's for the grift, I'm sure he approves.
Strongly depends.
If someone donates, I'm gonna give you a real reward. If someone donates $5 this stream, I will show you my brand new wig for my next cosplay. I don't think I revealed what that was to everybody, because it happened earlier in the stream. But if you want to see the wig, someone donate $5 into the tip jar, and I will show you my new wig. There's an actual reward for everybody. Or I will even take that if everyone donates enough that it amounts to $5. So if 5 people donate $1, that's what I will do. So that's up to y'all. That's up to y'all. Otherwise, you're gonna have to wait until I make a video. Which, with my cosplay videos, I've been pumping them out really good. I've been thinking about restructuring my tiers on Patreon to reflect what I do now, because I've gotten into a rhythm with it for the past few months or so, and I think I'll keep going. So, for any patron people, which includes you, I guess, I'll probably be sending out a message about that maybe in a few days after I've really thought it over on what I'll do. Let's see.
I must confess, I wasn't listening. What'd you say?
Oh, I was thinking about restructuring my Patreon tiers.
Got it.
So maybe we'll talk about that later.
Yep, I can certainly help you with it.
Yeah. Let's see. Typing tablet. Charles B says, do you want the new Pokemon games? Sure I do.
Yes.
I like Pokemon. Who doesn't like Pokemon?
The only reason I don't have it already is because I'm super salty that I couldn't get the Steel book, but honestly, I don't care at this point.
I just think it's hilarious, the glitches I've been seeing. I want to ride the freaking invisible boatmobile that I see everyone riding in the game. It seems a bit glitchy. It just came out, so I'm sure there's glitches.
And I don't think this will be much of a secret because I've been talking about it for months. I'm getting Violet, and since I'm gonna get the double pack, Heather's gonna get Scarlet.
Sweet. Just consider that a Christmas present whenever you give it to me, so you don't gotta get me nothing. Trent says, I saw a video of a walkthrough of Terminal 2E at CDG Airport in Paris, and a sign pointing to their Yotel air location came up, and I got curious. Huh. Honeydrop says, quick question. Someone has a Minecraft Switch game. Can they play on a regular SMP? I don't know. Can they? If you play Minecraft on the Switch, can you get into, other people's servers?
If it's on Minecraft Bedrock. But ours, we've been playing on Java, which is generally the better.
Yeah. Okay.
Bedrock is great for cross-platform. That's about it. Two of the most annoying things. First, you just die randomly for no reason. They haven't figured it out yet. You'll just be walking in the world. And actually, the dying randomly sucks. Another thing that sucks is in the Java version, well, in both versions, the map that determines where you are located is something called a floating point number, where basically the decimal point will move as necessary. The problem is, and it's the same number of digits. The problem is, every time you double your distance, that the math becomes less accurate because you're having to move the decimal point to accommodate bigger numbers. In Java, this just results in visual bugs where you kind of just bounce around, everything gets super juddery, it looks like you're moving between multiple blocks, but if you try to mine or build anything, it'll still work perfectly fine. In Bedrock, there's no visual bugs, but the blocks stop being completely solid. So if you manage to line yourself up with a block wrong, a certain distance out, you will just fall straight through everything into the void. You will have, this is a perfect analogy here. You will no clip into back rooms in Minecraft Bedrock if you're not careful.
Did you notice that Bronny entered the chat?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry I'm late, guys.
You're fine.
What's your excuse? What were you doing?
Needed a break.
We'll take a sip out of the zero sugar Baja Blast and carry on, Bronny. That's what we all do here.
Yes. And the second thing that sucks about Minecraft Bedrock is that they coded the redstone stuff to be random.
Mm.
So, like, if you have a piston, sometimes it'll extend in 0.35 seconds, sometimes it'll be 0.75 seconds, which makes making redstone stuff a real pain. Also, they have a thing, or it works a little differently. Redstone on Java can pass through 2 blocks, on Bedrock it's 1, but to my knowledge, the Java one is a bug, but they just don't want to fix it because the community likes it too much.
All right, Honeydrop says I might get a Switch for Christmas in Minecraft. Get Java edition on Minecraft if you
can't
can.
get
You
Minecraft's
can't?
PC only.
On PC only.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Honeydrop. If you ever want to join our SMP on the Patreon server one day, you're gonna have to get it on PC at the Java.
There is a way to do it. It just takes a lot of technical know-how.
Well,
The short version is that you're basically redirecting your Bedrock through a Java server.
Okay, so Honeydrop, if you're some super genius, which you're pretty smart with Minecraft, so I don't know. Maybe you'll figure that out. I don't know. But yeah, that's just assuming stuff. Trent says, "Hi, Bronny, how are you?"
I'm pretty good. A little bit tired.
Oh, I want to show everyone in the chat what I got on Etsy a while ago. Finally came in. It's a little ghost buddy. It's a resin piece. If you look in here, you can see a flower's dressed into. I got 3 of these. I put one in my office at home, one in my car, and I have one I have to put in my office at work. They're from Nerdy Mixed Pan. I follow them on TikTok, but they also have other socials. But yeah, they're Nerdy Mixed Pans on Etsy. If you want to look at one of these, it's really cute. Really like small business stuff. And it got a good feel to it.
What have I missed so far? About a half hour late.
We haven't talked about too much. I was just getting the stream started and showing people the wristbands I'm making tonight, Bronny. You saw the wristbands I'm making. I'm going to be putting these on the Etsy shop. They're going to be real neat. Probably $20 for a pair. I might make, if these are not people like these, I might make more in different colors and stuff. So that'd be real cool. We're also talking about like today and like freaking I forget already because we were already deep in conversation about stuff.
I brought up how finding you a shiny Zordala.
No, you're always talking about Pokemon though. Was talking about how people at work do not know I stream, so don't tell them. I was also talking about my Harley Quinn cosplay a bit. People were asking me about that, about being Poison Ivy, and I was getting into how I really don't want to do the body paint thing because, like, the Harley Quinn show has a Poison Ivy, and she's green in that one, and I really don't want to paint myself green. Like, it's only if like cosplaying was my job would I go as far as to do body paints.
All you need to cosplay Harley Quinn, or not Harley, you already did the Harley.
Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy. We both keep making that mistake.
I know. Well, you think of them together at the same time,
Yeah.
and Harley Quinn's been coming out of my mouth more often. But yeah, like, all I'd have to do is do, like, the classic time where she still has, like, human skin tone, but she just wears something leafy, like, you know, a freaking dress or a leotard or something. And that's probably how I do it as is right now, if I felt like doing
All
it.
you need is green lipstick, a red wig, and a weed-themed tank top.
Totally. Actually, yeah, that could totally work. But yeah, like, that's probably how I do it. I also said if one person or if a collection of people donated me $5 tonight, I would show them my new wig for the new cosplay that I'm going to be featuring on my channel next week.
So, I just realized something else.
What?
With a slightly different hairstyle, the Poison Ivy cosplay I just described could also be Tree Hugger.
No, I'd want a wig that simulates dreadlocks.
Well, that's why I said with a different hairstyle.
Well, yeah, but like you can't just go dreadlocks and then go back. Once you go dreadlocks, you don't go back. You have to cut the whole thing off.
I didn't say the different hairstyle would be the exact same wig.
Well, you know, whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Also, I don't know how to make dreadlocks, so I'd really have to like frickin' go get a wig that has the dreads in it already. I was thinking of a tree hugger cosplay No, like today, I think, or yesterday night when we were watching Anthology. I was like, man, that'd be funny. Let me see. Brett Trent says, I'm always tired though. Honeydrop says, all my Minecraft knowledge comes from Empire's SMP Season 2 and Hermitcraft. I've not actually played it yet. Oh man, you know a lot for somebody who hasn't played it yet, but can't wait till you're actually in the game. You'll probably learn a lot more than anyone else then with all the stuff you already know. Trent says, and I talked about my new fixation with things called yotels. If you've ever heard of that, Bronny. Charles B says he likes seeing the plush of my OC. I like featuring her. She's one of my best crocheted works. She was probably, it's been a while. It's actually been a few years, and she's held up together really fine. Just because I don't roughhouse with her, she sits on my desk. That's where she lives. She's really cool. One of the more complicated ones. If you want to see like milestones, like I sure have shown this on the stream before, but for the longest time, this was my pride and joy. This was how good I could do. It was my King Sombra crochet plush. If you could see, he's got gimpy legs that are sewn on wrong. He's got a floppy head. I did give him a neck. But he's got some seams over I didn't put like his strings on the inside of him, and he's overstuffed. But I gave him a little cape, and I thought he looked super cool. And for the time, this was pretty impressive for what I could do. I even crocheted him a little crown, which is very good. But then, just a few years after that, I made this. So my skills have greatly improved, and I can do a lot. That also reminds me, on the Etsy shop, I have relisted the Twilight Sparkle crochet plush. If you guys want to check out my shop, it's again linked in my channel. It's simply a rarity. It's so if you're interested in buying a Twilight Sparkle crocheted plush like I had auctioning off on eBay last year, that's your chance to go get it. I'll probably relist it as soon as I complete the first order. So if it's not listed when you go visit the shop, that means someone just got there before you, but you can always check back. It'll show up again, and I'll probably tweet about it. Enough advertisements. Let's carry on. Let's see. Sorry. Honeydrop says, I do want to get a gaming laptop someday when it's financially sound. Oh, I've been there. Yeah, that's wise. Just save your money and make sure you get a good one. I know it's going to be tempting to just get like one of the lower priced ones as soon as you can, but it's going to crap out on you. Save up money to get a real good one, at least a mid-tier, like a middle range one. That'll last you longer.
Alternatively, get yourself a non-gaming laptop, but make sure it has Thunderbolt 3 at least, and get an external GPU enclosure.
Yeah, you can talk to Emerald all day about that. Okay. Charles B says, enjoying Alan Wake so far. No, I fucking hate that game.
But coffee.
I love finding thermoses of coffee. That is the highlight of the entire game. I am not down ever since they made it that inanimate objects are gonna fucking attack me. I was so pissed. Go watch the playthrough some more if you want more of that, because I was so pissed. I was going down a bridge. I had to go down that bridge like maybe more than 5 freaking times because I'd go over there and it's like the freaking exorcism on barrels that are being shined at my head, and you can't even shoot the objects. You gotta fight them with a flashlight. I had to fight Thomas the fucking Tank Engine at one point. This was bullshit. It was the worst. I hate that stupid game, and I'm about to finish it, and I'm not gonna play it the fuck again. I'm not playing it again. Not unless someone freaking pays me to do it, and they're probably gonna pay me to do Nightmare Mode, and I'm gonna hate it. Game so much. Oh my god.
Before I do this, did you have a rule against linking your Etsy shop in your chat?
No, you can go ahead and link it. If anyone's asking for it. Let's see. Charles P says, and now Sombra, it always makes me think of Bronny and his videos now, to be honest. They are kind of interlinked in my head now. Not to mention it. Oh, yes, Charles was asking about my Etsy link. Yes, there's my shop right there. I'll start putting that in my my descriptions, actually. I wonder if I can do that. I'm gonna...
Yeah, we should reformulate the description.
I can actually do that right now. I'll put it underneath my tip jar link. I think I really just don't want to work my other job anymore. So I'm shilling anywhere else I can.
Yeah, same here. I really wish I could do this full time.
Who wants to frickin' work whatever job you actually have? Fuck that.
I mean, mine's pretty okay. I just don't like how early I need to wake up.
There's always something you're not gonna like. And look, don't get me wrong. We're grateful for the jobs we have. We are. we're making it through, but sometimes you're just barely making it with what they give you, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Everyone here knows what I'm talking about. If you work, you know the grind. You just wish there was a better way. Is this a link right?
Hey, do either of you know where I could go around here to get industrial quantities of rice?
In Costco. Yeah, Aldi's probably too. Do you want us to take you to Aldi's? Aldi's nuts? If I can, I will. So, yeah, other things I have listed on my Etsy shop. We have the teeny panda plushie for $5. I haven't made that thing in a hot ass minute, so I might have to reteach myself how to make that. But it looks like I just make a little bean body and put little paws on it. It's really cute. I hope I have some ribbon, some tiny ass ribbon to put in. I also have my Twilight Sparkle plush, which I mentioned. My Rainbow Monkey plush, that you guys see me make quite a few times. I actually want to make them just so I have them ready, one of each color, so I just have them in stock. The Quarrel the Cupcake plush, which you can also get in different colors, so I'll probably do that as well. And Tiny Ewok. So that's like 5 listings I have right now with the. I'm hoping you guys like the wristbands because I'm looking to make different versions of them. So if a few of those things sell, I'll have an accessory section because right now all I am is all tiny plushies. Just all tiny plushies all the time. I think my hope for doing that kind of thing is rejuvenated because I see a lot of people on TikTok who say that their primary source of income is their Etsy shop and like revenue they make off of their content. I mean, I know that's still like a small percentage, but I feel like my skill level is comparable to the people I've seen. I don't think they're making like a fat stacks of money, but if it's sustainable working.
Thing is, if you manage to get to a point where your current content creation was sustainable, we would instantly turn it into a freaking landslide.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, well, now, if let's say it became sustainable, okay, now you don't work, but now you got to find something to occupy your day. What if you streamed 3 times a week?
That I could definitely stream 3 times a week if it was my full-time job. You know what I'd like to do that I always think about? Get back to trying to write my books. I don't know if I've told you guys that, but I was really in the habit of trying to write myself novels. Not like there's novels that I wanted to read because no one made the exact story that I wanted to read that pandered to me. So I wanted to write a story that pandered to me. And what I want to do, because it's supposed to be particularly this one, because I have a few different ideas. I want it to be 3 separate books, like a trilogy, and I want them printed in hardcover books. And Bronny knows the story I'm talking about because I want him to get those hardcover books and then read them to me before I go to bed. That's what I want. But yeah, I could also put those books on Amazon to see if anyone else likes them. That'd be like passive income after I'm done writing them. Because I already know where I want it to go. Just gotta write it out. Bronny, are you prepared for that?
I have time to get prepared.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait for me to actually finish reading the book.
I have a proofreader sitting right over here.
I would like to use several different people to proofread because I want to.
Well, you have another proofreader right on the call.
Yeah, they're there. Want to push this toward Brandon. Maybe just one more person. Maybe another chick.
Countess.
Countess. You gotta need a female perspective on this that isn't me.
You know, I could probably talk Alicia into it.
Sure, I wouldn't mind.
Countess and Alicia. Well, I don't know as much about Alicia, but I know Countess probably would not go for the type of story that panders to me.
Probably not, but if she'd at least find it interesting enough to read.
She's like me in terms of like morals and taste.
I get the taste, but morals? What's
Yeah.
morally wrong about what I write?
I don't know. I guess I don't remember the full story. But like, I don't know. I'm imagining it getting suggested in a way that a Catholic wouldn't enjoy.
Not gonna go that far. I was gonna be a tease. I was gonna go anime
Okay.
on that shit.
Depending on
Hmm.
how close you get to it, I might ask permission to fire it up to my aunt because she straight up writes adult books.
I wasn't gonna go adult. I wasn't gonna bring out the disco stick, Bronny. I believe it or not, I was gonna hold back. I was gonna show this book to my mom. I was gonna show this book to my mom. It wasn't gonna go that far. Like, I know I like the yandere, but the protagonist doesn't. Okay, so he's having regrets already.
Mm.
No, you don't. Never mind.
If you're talking about me, no. I proofread my aunt's books.
Good. Oh, so you have experience. That's very impressive.
Yes.
That's very nice.
I've also proofread for Mal. I'm proofreading for Alicia. I have plenty of practice.
You know, I have a lot written, so you could probably read some of what I got. Hold on, let me bring this up.
Yeah, just fire me some links on Discord. I'll squeeze it in
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah, there's a lot I have to restructure about it because I wrote this out and I've been over it a few different times, but you know, like I can't seriously go over it because you really got to commit to it.
I need to figure out how to not need to pass out when I get home from work. And caffeine
It is
is not
tough.
a good answer. I'm already up to way more than I should be drinking. I don't need more.
All right, so it's called Queen of the World. It's a working title. Wow.
Is it the working title part of the title?
No, but you get it. It's a working title. It's a working title. It's a working title, guys. Queen of the World. Anyone with link? Anyone?
I really hope most of your chat isn't bronies because they're not gonna understand why we find this so funny.
They're all bronies. They all have ponies in their pictures. Copy link.
I know for a fact Davis is not a brony.
Hey, Coon.
Made it. I'm alive.
Are you sure you're alive? Here, you
Hey,
can
Coon,
you can read it, Emerald. You don't have to give me notes yet, but
It has been a very busy day.
man, now looking at the beginning, it actually is kind of played out. I want to restructure the beginning completely a bit.
That generally happens.
Yeah, you know, of course, there's always going to be a whole bunch of rewrites, but yeah, I actually got like at least 16 pages here, and like it's going into chapter 2. Actually, I think I finished chapter 2, and it was going into chapter 3. Yeah.
You know, real funny. Alicia's story. I started proofreading for her back in 2019. So now every time I finish a chapter, it's like, great, okay, so before you move on to the next one, can you re-proofread chapters 1 through 5?
We can always go back, but we cannot go forward.
Well, I can't go forward because it keeps telling me to go back. Alicia, if you're watching this, I'm just poking fun. I don't actually mean that. I thoroughly enjoy proofreading for you.
Alicia's not here. She's not a fan of mine.
On the off chance that this was like the first stream, she decided, you know what, let's go in.
Alicia, be my fan. I know you like me. You like me. Crosby says, if you ever get tired of Alan Wake, you playing Deadly Premonition on stream would be interesting. I didn't finish Alan Wake. I'm not gonna start a game and not finish it because I hate it when my favorite game Let's Players do that. Like they don't finish a game. I like it when they finish the game. So I'll finish Alan Wake and I'll move on from there. I don't. Did you suggest something to me when I was done with Alan Wake? I think you were telling me to save like something on Pokemon.
Oh yes, we were gonna do the legendary birds and Let's Go Eevee.
Okay, so after Alan Wake, what?
So obviously not next week because you're not streaming, but the week after that, would it be a good idea to put Alan Wake on hold for 1 week and play Pokemon Scarlet?
Will we have it by then?
Yes, we will absolutely have it by then.
Maybe. I'll give this some more thought. I'll think about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Doing things out of order kind of irks me, but it'll be matching up a release and I could like totally capitalize on that. So
Well, matching up a little bit. It came out this week, so
like yes, but you know, it's still trending. People are all about that. Now let's see what else. Dying Light, a deadly premonition, though. I'm gonna keep a tab on that because that sounds awesome. Charles B says, have you heard about Taco Bell's Mexican pizza? I know you probably bought that up because you're clearly seeing that I'm drinking a Taco Bell Zero Sugar Baja Blast. And funny you mention a Mexican pizza. We tried to get one and they were out. But I worked at a Taco Bell. No, I know what a Mexican pizza is. There, what about
It's
you?
basically a chalupa.
But flat?
Chalupas are flat.
I don't think they're flat. At least not the ones I've had. Mexican, I don't know.
I've had a
Mexican pizza, just like 2 tostadas with beans and some tomato sauce and shit and cheese.
Usually it's just one tostada and then you put stuff on top.
Well, no, like Taco Bell uses 2 of them. It's like a sandwiched one.
It's Mexican inspired.
It's Mexican.
That's why it's American.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Taco Bell is not authentic Mexican food. I think we can all agree on that. It's trash that we put in our bodies that makes us feel good for a minute and then give you terrible
It's
diarrhea.
like Chipotle and bibimbap. And what's the other one that's like whatever inspired? Panda Express.
Panda Express ain't real Chinese food.
It's all It's all international inspired, but it's all American.
All American.
The term they use.
American.
It's Mexican inspired or it's Mediterranean inspired. So you know it's American, but it just has the tones of it could be Mediterranean.
We put beans in it.
Very simplified.
We put beans in it. That's fucking. We fried beans.
Mhm.
Fuck yeah.
Mexicans like beans, right? So beans. See, very festive.
Dude, I don't even think the beans at Taco Bell are real beans. When I was working there, I opened up a bag. Like they told me to get beans, and I went to the back and I opened up the white bag they told me to, and I looked at it and I'm like, these aren't beans. And I'm like, I don't know where the beans are. She's like, what are you talking about? They're right there. She goes in with the see Heather, you already opened the bag. And I'm like, those are beans? And I look in there and I swear what I'm looking at is like dog kibble. It doesn't even smell like beans. It's like little crunchy, little weird fucking things. And they're like, no, Heather, those are beans. See, when you add it to hot water and you mix it, there you go, it looks like beans. And I'm like, it's not beans. That's
dehydrated beans.
they
all
look
that is for
fucking
their
weird.
beans.
That's not right.
Because I know they use pinto bean. That's like the most common bean you can get anywhere from like Mexico, like South America to freaking Canada.
Yeah, it just looks super, super weird. I guess that's what it is. It's dehydrated because dehydrated probably lasts longer than if they had the actual beans in like a fucking, I don't know, another whole bean form.
Yeah.
Where's
It's just interesting understanding like how these insert national food dish here inspired food is literally just here's the real thing. Let's give it a long shelf life and just dehydrate it so it lasts so long. Like for example, when I worked at Bibibop, japchae is sweet potato noodles, which is just basically dried noodles that you just rehydrate with hot water. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it's just like when I saw it, I'm just like, I would not eat this. But then I would eat it, when they prepared it and stuff. But like, yeah, it doesn't look like what it's supposed to. Freaking the way
things are delicious.
The way they cook things is so weird too. Like they just keep it in a plastic bag, put it on a hook, and then put it into boiling water, and everything cooks that way. Someone donated $4.20. Oh, we're almost there. Oh, hold on, there was a message.
Anything below $10.
Thank you, Autumn Rain.
What did the message say? I didn't get to read it.
You should be able to pull up the window for the stuff.
Activity feed?
Yep.
What did it say? No, I'm not connecting with Twitch.
Oh, you're not connected? That'll be the problem.
Oh, that probably is.
Drag the window so that's next to the chat there.
No.
Put it. I guess over chat work.
Yeah, because that chat wasn't working anyway.
Scroll down. Other scroll. So like.
No.
Okay, hold on a
yeah,
minute.
Session expired. That's probably what the problem has been because I had to
Is
do.
it?
Yeah, I had to do a whole bunch of weird crap. Sorry, Autumn Rain. I'll read your message in a minute. I promise.
Okay. You want to be a pain? We're gonna go with Plan E here.
No. Maybe there's a way to sign back in. Well, it says we're signed in. Do I have to log out and then log back in?
That can't be it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Heather.
Yes, cool.
You remember Del Taco?
Oh, dude, I haven't seen a Del Taco over here. Where is it?
They're mainly it's a California establishment.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, just like In and
I
Out.
don't work.
God, when I was working at Taco Bell, there was a freaking Del Taco across the street, and of course, they actually do something for Taco Tuesday, and Taco Bell didn't. I don't know if they do now, but they didn't when I worked there. So everyone would be like, "So what's the special for Taco Tuesday?" And I'm like, "There is no special for Taco Tuesday. That's a Del Taco across the street. Go away!" And they'd get all huffy with me because I'd be like, "I'm sorry, we don't have Taco Tuesday special." And they'll be like, "Well, what are you gonna give me?" And I'm like, "I'm not giving you shit."
It was
Freaking
It's like
yeah.
when you get those people that come in that go like, oh, I did this for the country, like the whole veteran discount thing. Like, do you have the veteran discount? I don't know what it is. They all always want that discount.
Yeah, and then you're like working at a place that doesn't offer it, and you're like, "I'm sorry, we don't have
not
a,"
the right one.
and they'd be mad. Like us for a while, things changed on us. Like when I worked at Taco Bell, we had the senior discount, but then the senior discount changed and got turned into the senior drink special. So like instead of getting like 20% off their meal or something, they get a free drink. And so like we like worked like down the street from a elderly home. So old people would come in and they'd be like, "Can I have the senior discount?" And we'd have to tell them, "Oh, actually it changed to the senior drink," which I'm sure they were disappointed by, but thankfully not many lectured me or anything on it. They didn't give me a hard time because they're like, "Okay, it changed and that's not up to you. That's fine." But freaking one guy was like, and I don't think he was upset with me. He was just like, "Oh yeah, so they changed it. That probably saves them money in the long run." I'm like, "I guess so, huh?" And he goes like, "Yeah, because it only takes them a few cents to give us a free drink, but to take 20% off can take like $1 or so off of a big order. So that's that." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense. I'm sorry to hear that." Log into Twitch, but I don't have
Yeah,
it.
that's the wrong one. What was the shortcut?
I couldn't tell you that, but yeah. Working at Taco Bell, Brandon's favorite story for me to tell was one day, like not one day, but like a lot of times I worked morning shift, we'd always be super packed in the drive-through in the morning, and people would come up to the freaking order microphone or whatever and be mad at us that there was a line. Like one guy came up and was mad like, "This line and I've been in here forever and I have to go to work." And I'm like, "I'm terribly sorry about that, sir, but I can't whatever." And he's just like, "Well, I don't want to be in this line anymore. I don't want to order anymore. What are you going to do?"
Leave the
And
line.
I know, like he couldn't leave the line though because he was like once you're up against the menu, you're in the middle
Oh,
of
the
it. There's like
sign.
yeah, yes. Over me, coon.
Then why? It's funny because I've seen this, I've done it before. All I can tell him is, "I'm sorry, you're here now."
Yeah,
So
like obviously he's in this drive-through that has like things on either side. Like there's a wall on one side and there's like the freaking median in the middle. And he's just like, "Yeah, like I don't even want to order here anymore. I don't want the food. I don't want to be in this line anymore. What are you going to do for me?" And I straight up look like at the menu and I just say into the microphone, "I can't move you, sir." Like cuz I was like, "What do you actually want me to do? Do you want me to like pick up your car and take it out of the line? I can't do that." And he just gave up. I'm pretty sure looking back, he wanted me to offer him something for free for his trouble. I'm not gonna do that.
yeah,
That's your fault for like mismanaging your time. If you have time to wait in the line at a fast food place before work, which no one does despite what they think, maybe you shouldn't have done that. Because if when I have never been late to work because of a fast food line. Like I've done it before, and you know what I do? I leave my house and pick something along the way, and I leave like 30 minutes to maybe even an hour because I know those fucking lines are a thing. And you know what I did? It would always like it would be different places, but if it was Starbucks or something I have an app for, that's what I do. I'd mobile order and then just walk in, get my order and leave so I don't have to wait in a line. You can do it if you do it smart. If you do it dumb, it's on you. Maybe you shouldn't be
hmm
getting fast food before work.
my privilege here, since I work at the carpet cleaning job and I have my own van, I'll like be between jobs. I'll be like, I'm hungry. Text my call line. I'm gonna be on a 30-minute break. They're like, okay, enjoy. I'm like, all right, cool. Goes to like, and I go to like, a sit-in restaurant. You see, you got think smarter, not harder, people.
Exactly. You gotta just
Alternatively, don't eat fast food.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
don't if you don't.
fast food.
I certainly didn't make that like a often occurrence. Like, if anything, it would be like I obviously don't do it for my job now because I have to be there even earlier than I did previously. Or actually, no, didn't I have to go in at 7? Whatever, I was waking up earlier, so I would just go to Starbucks in the morning on a Friday because obviously I do my dietary restrictions during most of the week and I just get like a Starbucks, get a frappuccino. I think I went to
I don't
Jack
even
in the
do
Box a few.
Starbucks. They're expensive.
I would go to Japan like if I didn't feel like spending money or doing the mobile app. Like I worked next to a Jack in the Box, so I would just go in there, get an iced caramel coffee, and maybe a shitty 10-cent freaking taco, and then I just go to work.
You know, Jack in the Box is only on the West Coast as well.
Where am I supposed to get my shitty tacos?
California, I guess. Those shitty tacos are good though. Like,
Yes,
how
right,
much were they? Like freaking 64 cents.
right. No, you get it,
It's
Bronny.
it's
I
a
know that they
thing.
are garbage. I know they're garbage, but they put something in it that releases serotonin in my brain, so I gotta eat them.
Poison. That's what they put in. They put in poison.
Well, that's what
Mm.
look.
Yep, it's not working in the official thing, so I just pulled it up on the website, but I regret it.
Autumn Rain, I can finally read your message. She tipped 420. I had a crazy dream last night. I was swimming in an ocean of orange soda. Turns out it was just a fantasy. What the fuck? Autumn! What the fuck? You made me read a goddamn pun! No wonder he was working so hard to get that up.
No, that's why I said I regret it. We went through all that effort, and it was barely even important.
I am. What the frick? Well, I guess there's another benefit. If someone wants to freaking donate another $1 so that I get to show you the prize that I was talking about earlier this stream, go ahead. You can donate $1, put a message. Maybe I'll read your stupid pun.
Donate 169, it plays a special sound effect. I don't know which, though, because there's a 50-50 shot at the options.
Yeah, someone donate 169 and I will give you your prize. Bronny Akun, I don't know if I told you this, but I was telling chat if they donated up to $5 tonight, and that's collectively. It doesn't have to be one person. It could be like 5 people donating $1 in this stream. But if we got up to $5, I was
We have
gonna.
the cup as proof, so don't knock the other thing out of it, because otherwise we won't know.
Well, no. Not a jerk. Stop it, Coon. Stop it. Freaking. Everyone! You also stop it. I don't know what you did, but you gotta knock it off.
First you say ew, now you told me the wrong person. What is today?
Shut up. Don't
Yeah,
hold,
tell them that.
don't hold that against me. But yeah, if we got up to $5, I was gonna show them my new wig before I started making my videos with them. So
Where you at right now?
we're at 420, so we're very close. We just need another buck or something. If you do 169, guys, remember the sound effect will happen, whatever it is.
Well, here's what I'm gonna do.
You're gonna donate a nickel? I don't think you can.
Oh, hold on.
62 cents.
Okay, so yeah, we were at this place called City Walk today.
Part of Universal
Dang it!
Orlando.
Freaking the minimum has to be $1.
Yep.
Yes.
That's why I had to set the sound effect to 169 instead of 69 cents.
Welcome to Stream Gajillion. It's getting very good in here. I haven't been paying attention, so I'm not crocheting as fast as I should be. But fucking, yeah, so we were at City Walk today, and it was getting kind of cold. We all were sitting on a bench, playing Pokemon Go, and I told Bronny I wanted to be in the middle because the wind was hitting me and it was cold. And Bronny's like, I think you just want to cuddle up to Emerald. And without thinking about it, I just go, ew, no! And it's like, and like, do shit like that, and backpedal, like, no, wait, not in a bad way! I didn't mean that. I just don't see you like the one I want to cuddle with, okay? It's not to do with you. Freaking
There's a dwarf and she's taking a home.
shut the hell up.
Taking herself
Fucking
a home.
Coon. Coon says inflation is crazy. All right, we got the thing, guys. You can see my wig. Who wants to see my wig?
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially hit brother-sister status. She's disgusted by me.
Well, I think that's how we prefer it to be. My God, what's this chair? Oh no, I must have spilled something on the chair. Oh no, I don't know what that is. Something
Yeah,
about-
Bronny, funny enough, that shit taco you talk about from Jack in the Box is actually just straight up beans. The spicy sauce. What do you call it? Hot sauce with lettuce. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Funny enough.
Is it not even meat in there?
It's not really. I mean, technically, I mean, that's a good question actually. Because when I have it every time, it's usually pasty stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Mmm.
it probably is meat. Probably like
I gotta
the last
freaking
bit
get
of
these.
meat that they have sitting in the pot, and then they decide to like make it into those cheap tacos.
I gotta freaking style the.
When did Heather become Rainbow Dash?
Exactly. That's my next cosplay.
Oh my gosh.
No.
They keep blowing up my feed, Heather. How could you keep making that stuff blow up my feed?
Dude, have you been seeing the views I've been getting on Harley Quinn? It's awesome.
That's good. I'm just not the viewer for it. I'm
Well,
just sitting going, oh,
still
Heather,
watch it. Still watch them. Pump up my views. Damn it. Give me a like.
but I'm busy working.
You
I don't
have
have
to
time to
like
sit down
and
and watch
subscribe.
your videos.
You have to like and subscribe. You know this.
Yeah. I give it. I do respond to some of them. Like
Oh
if
yeah,
it
I
piques
think
my
I
interest, I
remember.
will.
I think I remember you commenting. Yeah. Should I do the bangs this way? I can't.
No, just let it fall. It's Rainbow Dash. It's Dame Bow Rash.
She has a swoop, doesn't she?
She has a bit of a swoop.
Generally speaking,
I'm
Yeah,
looking
it
at
all
her like
goes to one side.
Yeah. Oh, I do have some really cute clips that I'm gonna use that are shaped like clouds that I could kind of just pin the hair. And I
That
think
probably
It
works.
kind of looks like the hair goes into one direction.
Whoa.
Actually, like if you let it fall.
Yeah, it kind of does. I think they did that so you could style it the way you want to. Because that actually leaves it open for styling. Like you could even cut it and shape it and stuff. Okay, I think I got a good shape right here.
Style it, actually. Go ahead and style it a bit before you make your bits, your tic
Well,
tacs.
yeah, I'll probably like when I get ready, just dress myself up, brush it around, and just like pin stuff and hairspray it to where I like it. But yeah, I'm putting this
Yeah.
on now without even my wig cap on. It's not going to be perfect, but I think it looks pretty good. And that's pretty good since it was a really cheap wig.
How much of it?
What, like 15 bucks?
Yeah,
50,
something like that.
50 bucks.
I mean, okay.
Hair keeps falling in your eyes.
Totally.
Yep, I know that feel.
Sometimes I want to brush your hair.
Yeah, I'm with
If
you.
I'm being
You
honest.
actually my hair right now. I think the longest I've ever
Let
had
me stop you.
ever.
I'll brush your hair later. I want to brush your hair just back. Have you ever done that?
But yeah, I brush it back after every shower.
Yeah, it just kind of parts like that.
Yep.
Have you tried like a different kind of part?
I don't try any kind of part. It just happens.
Okay, I will have to do that. Because I'm like, sometimes I'm like, I want to part his hair a different way.
Like I brush it all back. I look like a billionaire playboy when my hair's wet.
Yeah, that's like the anime boy effect. Just do his hair a different way and he doesn't look like a freaking little emo. I think, yeah, once I get it to like stay like this is pretty good. And I like that the blues and greens trail down because those were like the parts of her hair that were lower down, like on the lower end. Like you know how like there's the kind that drapes on her neck and the bangs that are on top. So this really fits. I almost wonder if like the wig makers who did this one had that in mind. So I hope you enjoyed this chat. I hope you enjoyed it indeed. No one's talking about it
You're
though.
welcome, chat.
You're welcome, chat.
So here's the plan. Next Cast and Crochet, I will take a shower immediately before the stream. Actually, I won't even use my shower. I'll use the one over here so that my hair is as wet as it can be and not dripping, obviously, before I come in here so you can style it however you please.
Fuck yes. I'm gonna put you in a suit too.
I
Billionaire,
don't like
Playboy,
people
Emerald
touching my
Spencer.
hair.
All right, guys, say goodbye. Say goodbye to the wig. It's going into the corner. I'm just getting rid of the tank and filter now and keeping this stand here so I can just keep it as like a little shelf for a whatever wig I'm gonna wear that week. What do you think of that, Bronny?
Plan, we still trying to sell that thing.
Yeah, and I guess I could just get another shelf, but like, yeah, we're still trying to sell that tank and filter, and we just haven't had takers, haven't we?
I should probably just replace all the stuff I'm trying to sell.
Yeah. I probably have him turned down. I do. He's low.
What are you selling one of your TVs for?
I wanted $30 for it.
Oh.
I don't know. It's a good TV.
What size TV is it?
Yeah, so 30. It's the one in the guest room.
That one on the cabinet. If we have two potential takers,
I might be interested. I could do for
Emerald, bring it over here if you can, so Coon can see it. Coon, I'll share stream with you and see.
But like, I can't get it to him.
He's probably gonna
You
visit
ship
at
it-
some point, and he can bring it home with him.
That's true.
It would cost like $60 to ship it to you.
And fine, I'll drive down there if you want me to.
Yeah, he'd probably come visit us at some point. So if he really wants it, we can hold on to it for him. He comes, visits, gives us $30, and then he goes home with it.
Mm.
So if that's what he wants to do, here it comes. Here it comes.
This thing's heavier than I expected.
It's a thick bitch.
Yeah.
Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Well, kick you in the fucking nuts, Emerald.
It is definitely a more bulkier TV, but nothing
Yeah,
wrong with
Better
that.
what?
I got that. I got a couple of computer monitors that I'm trying to get rid of. Then I've got a
Does anyone in chat want this TV
I've got
that we
box
touched?
spring.
I'll put it.
I've got a box spring that I'm king size box spring. I've got a king size headboard, and I've
My
got
pet's queen size that.
mm,
Yeah. But I may be interested in the TV unless chat grabs it first.
Chat's gonna have to pay for shipping on that one.
Yeah, that's true.
It's purely the charm of having a TV that we own. So if you want to sniff it or something,
Ew, what? No, Heather. That's Bronny's TV.
I don't know, dude. People like sniffing stuff.
They like sniffing Bronny's TV.
Yes, they do.
Bronny, I think you have a weird fan base then.
I thought my fan base was pretty dang normal.
I thought all fans just sniffed your stuff.
Oh boy, Bronny, I'm your biggest fan.
Just the first thing, I'm your biggest fan. The first thing I do is shake your hand and take a big sniff. And that's how you know it's real. Gojilin says, how's everybody's night been? It's been pretty good. He also says, unless it's food, I don't smell anything.
Yeah, same here.
My God. We're messing with shit.
Oh, I should tell you guys what I did today. So I started work.
He ate a
and
piece
it
of
started out
toast.
pretty chilly. It was like 30 degrees out. Fun times. And my boss is like, hey, does anybody want this $1,600 job? And I'm like, you know what? I'll take it.
Sweet.
It was a big commercial job. Actually, this is how he started out the question. Do you believe in Jesus? And I'm like, he's a cool guy.
If you pay me enough, yes.
Job? Huh?
I was joking. If you pay me enough, yes.
That's
It's
me
funny 'cause he
too.
said it's a $1,600 job.
If
And I was like, okay.
you know, if they were paying me, it's like, look, we'll pay you $600 a day if you just say you believe in Jesus, like, and do this one job for us. And like, it's the same shit I always do, but it's $600 a day. I'm like, sure, yeah, I believe in Jesus. There's historical evidence that
Praise God
Jesus
Almighty.
exists. God Almighty,
Lord
and
Almighty.
Almighty, Bruce Almighty. I don't
Hallelujah.
care. Worship what you want me to worship, but it won't be true.
You know,
I mean,
funny
real,
story
I mean,
about historical evidence thing. Did you know historians have found events that correlate with Jesus' birth and his crucifixion? And like basically historical Easter and Christmas are swapped from what actually happened.
I mean, I guess that makes sense to me. Like, I totally am like, yeah, if you can historically prove that Jesus exists, I can believe Jesus is a person. I can believe a lot of the prophets were real people. If they did everything they said they did in the stories is another matter and all that other junk. But, like, I'm not going to try and say, no, they weren't real because there's just too many recountings of those things existing that I would be like,
Yeah,
it's
like-
plausible. It's plausible, is what I'm saying.
This is how I see Jesus. He was probably a dude,
Maybe a
just
dude.
at the right place at the right time,
Maybe
and
he's
the
a dude.
people follow him like mad.
I think I'm doing too many stitches on this one.
Hmm.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure you're all wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, you
probably.
can say that. You can say we're wrong. That's fine.
It's all speculation.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think it is.
Actually,
I'm
I
just
think
saying
I
what
am.
we're talking about.
I'm just saying.
Religiously speaking, in respect God and Jesus, because I grew up Christian.
This is a Christian household.
Yeah, family friendly Christian household.
Yeah, I think I.
We don't use the Lord's name in vain. God damn it.
Oh no! Scoot, no.
God.
This is a family picture.
Jesus Christ, I am sorry, Lord Almighty.
Okay, so that makes sense because you were saying sorry to Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Enough bashing religion.
Whatever.
Let's get back to chat. Honeydrop says we have official proof Heather and Emerald are siblings. Gajillion says it's like history is in support of the Bible. Gajillion said language, Captain America. Queen Autumn Rain says, why is no one friends with Dracula? He's a pain in the neck. Damn it, Autumn, you didn't even pick that one! Autumn, what the fuck? I don't mean to yell at you. I just get frustrated in the moment. That's just my reflex to it. God, I'm like freaking, what's his name? Ron Burgundy with the teleprompter. I will just say whatever is on there. I will just read it without question exactly how it's written.
So is it just me, or is Somber's crown not really flattering to my face shape?
You gotta have a beard.
Oops.
Well, it needs
Yeah,
to be like Brawny's.
You know something? I was considering
Damn it.
covering my whole face for the Sombra costume.
Hey, make it and let's see what it looks like.
Yeah, because I've got that lower face mask that I use sometimes. But like I saw like the Death Eater at Universal today, and that looked pretty dang cool. Like so, and that covered the top half of the face. But like, what if I covered my whole face and then just like, and if I put a few videos between here and there, people will forget what I look like. And yeah, and then I can just do whatever the frick I want.
So here's a
I can be extra ruiny and really let the jokes that I often hold back fly. Because what are they gonna do, Ben? They don't know what I look like. How are they gonna find me? I'm just gonna go get out of costume.
It is way too
There
traceable.
you go.
It is way too traceable.
That-
Freaking Aura
then you
Moonlight
could
said,
take over the world.
so you just gave yourself away. Aura Moonlight goes, so you're the one dressed as King Sombra, and I thought you were a voice actor, Bobby G. Brawny, what double life do you live?
Stanley Steamer keeps your home cleaner.
Okay, so this is
That's
the
what
part
you
because
want.
James mounted, but does this look cool?
It looks a little better.
It does
You're
look
wearing it upside down. You're gonna
yes.
freaking tear that into your forehead. Freaking, I wouldn't trust it. That's actual metal and shit.
Yes, I'm aware.
Freaking, kinda. It kinda looks like you have big horns or antlers or something when you wear it upside down. See that working? It does look better like that because, like, with the other one, you have these two big things down, and like with actual King Sombra, I think that's kind of supposed to simulate sideburns, and they don't even touch your face.
Probably. I know, like, the main thing is the side thing looks fine to me. It's just this big bonker in the center. My eyes are too close together for this to work properly.
Yeah, it kind of takes out some of your vision.
Wait,
You got a little bit of vision, but you can see it.
Yeah.
My head isn't that much bigger than yours.
You're just all over like wider, just like bigger than him. In fact,
Heather.
what's the same height? I can't remember.
He's a little taller than me.
Oh, what were you gonna say, Kun?
Heather, will you play Hogwarts Legacy when it comes out? Said Honey Drop the Unicorn.
What's Hogwarts Legacy? Is it what's it gonna be on?
Respond to that, Honey Drop, because I don't know what
Is
the question's about
is
either.
it Switch? Is it mobile? What is it? Is it PC? I haven't been paying attention to the Hogwarts stuff lately, I'll be honest. Or just the Harry Potter stuff in general. I was getting nostalgic looking at a whole bunch of stuff today when we were at Universal City Walk. They had a lot of stuff for like every house. I looked at all the Slytherin stuff. Gojillian says, speaking of Hogwarts, I took a quiz to see which house I'd belong to, and the results were Hufflepuff. We got 2 Hufflepuffs in here. Wait, which house were you again?
Ravenclaw.
You're Ravenclaw. Bronny and Gojillian are Hufflepuff. Poon, what Hogwarts house are you?
Good question. How do I figure that out?
Go take the quiz on Pottermore or whatever.
Wizarding World now.
Wizarding World.
Okay.
On Wizarding
Wait,
World.
what's it called?
Wizarding World.
So Heather, look at this real quick.
Just Google it. Oh my god, stop. Just Google like Hogwarts house wizard, and like Wizarding World will probably be the first one that shows up, and like take the test. See which house you're in. Maybe you'll be a Slytherin. There's no way you're a Slytherin, but you're definitely like a Hufflepuff or
Wizard
something.
World House Quiz or Wizarding World? Which one of them?
It should be Wizarding World, like Hogwarts house.
If you do Wizarding World, you'll need to make an account. But I believe BuzzFeed had one for free.
Man, I really gotta get a new freaking ergonomic handle. Look at the rubber that's just coming off. This thing got old real
Yeah,
quick.
flex tape it.
Gotta flex tape it or something.
We have extra flex tape laying around.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that.
Actually,
Look at this
when we were in the City Walk store for the first time, I was wondering, like, did I step in gum or something? My foot kept sticking ground. I lifted up. I evidently stepped in a piece of the flex tape next to the pool before we left and didn't notice till I got there.
Oh my god. Oh, let's see. Gajillion said, "Oh, yes, Bronny Buck is a Hufflepuff. He has taken the quiz, and yeah, I can speak for the validity of that. He is a Hufflepuff. Queen Autumn Rain is a Ravenclaw. Lennon Black says, Ravenclaw, bitches!
Yeah.
Oh my god, the Ravenclaws are outnumbering us! There's not even a
I need a
Gryffindor
link
here.
to this quiz. I'm having a hard time finding.
Can you find him a link, Emerald? He'll put it in the Chaos and Crochet chat. But yeah, either you'll.
Also, I'm just gonna post it in the stream chat so that everyone can take the test.
Oh yeah, so look in stream chat, Cooners, or I'll get it for you in a second. But are you gonna do the BuzzFeed one or the Wizarding World one?
Yes.
Okay, he's doing both.
Whichever one I can get my hands on.
They're the same thing, right?
Yep. Well, roughly.
I'm gonna try to guess what I'm gonna be. Hufflepuff. Let's see what happens.
You feel like a Hufflepuff. You're awful soft.
Yeah.
Alright, so starting with the Wizarding World one.
I feel like there's more officialness with the Wizarding World one, but I don't want you to have to make an account for something if you don't want to do that. If you're interested in all the quizzes, like what your Patronus is and your wand and all that shit.
I just want to know what my house is. I already know what my wand is.
You know what your wand is?
Actually, no, it's been a long time. I remember buying the wand though. It was at Disneyland, not Disney World, but Disneyland.
Disneyland had wands?
Yeah, they had a place where you could buy wands. You didn't know that?
I think you're thinking Universal.
Yeah, because I don't think.
Oh, Universal. My bad.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Honey Drop says I believe it's going to PC, PS5, and maybe the Switch. Switch always gets it last, so it's probably PC. I'll think about it. Honey Drop's also a Hufflepuff.
Puffs and Ravenclaws are in your chat.
Gojillion says, I assumed he was talking about the City Walk in Universal LA, right? No, Universal Orlando. Lennon Black says, ain't there like USA House Sorter now too?
There was. They took it out when they restructured.
I have no clue what my patrons would be.
I think I was Puckwudgie.
Man, I have to make a freaking account.
Which boarding houses again?
Here, I put the BuzzFeed one in our Chaos and Crochet chat if you don't if you don't want to make an account.
Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna take that one out. But I'm a Slytherin, in case anyone was wondering. I am a Slytherin, and I embrace it. That is who I am. Gajillion has no clue what his Patronus is. You should take the test for that. It's pretty cool. Mine was a Mustang. Ronnie, what was yours?
I think I took that quiz.
You got to take the Patronus quiz, Bronny. You got to see what Patronus you get. Honey Drop says, I'm a Thunderbird.
Okay. So the 4 Ilvermorty houses are Orange Serpent, Puckwudgie, Thunderbird, and Wampus. I think I was either Puckwudgie or Thunderbird.
I don't even know what the fuck those look like.
Well, you should know what a Puckwudgie is.
I don't.
Something to so to completely derail the conversation. Would you guys mind if I ranted a little bit about something I just saw that's kind of stupid?
Is it anything politically driven?
Kind of.
What is it about?
So I saw someone make a religious meme.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, I'm interested.
About Jesus, and they clearly have never read the Bible. And that drives me up a wall.
Well, what is the meme?
So, okay, so here we got here's the comic. We got a flock of sheep, right? And they're just, and one of them's gesturing to Jesus, who has another sheep over his shoulders, and the sheep's got the trans flag on it. And
Okay.
And the sheep in the flock say, whoa, hold it right there. He wasn't lost. We kicked him out. And Jesus is saying, I know when I found her. And I just saw that, and then it's like, oh my God, I know you didn't read the Bible, because I can think of at least 3 or 4 words, passages of words in red that denounce this right off the bat. So if you're gonna make an argument, at least try to be educated.
I haven't read all the Bible. I will say that, so I don't know about, like, if this meme is accurate, but I see the message they're trying to say. I don't find too much of a problem with it, personally. Let's see. Let me read the chat here. Queen, I am not reading another one of your freaking puns for free. Gojillion says, I might do that. He'll be right back. Sweet. Patronus says, Honey Drop the Unicorn says, my Patronus is the Basset Hound. Cool. Charles B says, have you heard of the Tim Allen Santa Claus Disney Plus series? I don't want there to be a series of that. Linda Black says, Chris Hemsworth is retiring because he has Alzheimer's. Already? Chris Hemsworth? He's not that old, is he? How old is Chris Hemsworth? He is saying he's hanging up the... He's in his 40s. He shouldn't have Alzheimer's already. Well, now I have to go Google that. Can I get them? Chris Hemsworth. You got me curious.
So
that is exactly
what
my Patronus is a Mustang. He's only gonna be 40.
That's a rattlesnake.
How are you not a freaking Slytherin then?
Because I put brains above being evil.
Yeah. I guess I'm evil. But yeah, man, he's awful young to be suffering from Alzheimer's. That's really sad. It's really sad. Now I'm depresso espresso.
You know what?
Charles B says, see Black Panther yet? No, I haven't.
No.
I hope it's
But
good.
I did hear about how horrendously racist it was.
Oh, Lennon Black says, rare genetic defect. Oh, that sucks. Queen on Ray, have you seen Black Adam yet? It's so good. Really? I haven't heard that at all.
Am I allowed to go into spoiler territory?
For Black Panther?
Yes. Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
Okay, I guess.
Okay, everyone who does not want spoilers, go ahead and mute the stream, and I'm gonna do jazz hands once I'm done talking about spoilers. Okay. So, the main villain, or I guess antagonist, not necessarily villain, is Namor. Except they made him Central American, so now he's Namor. And the way he gets into Wakanda is he gets in through a river. And part of his powers is that, like, his people, they were suffering from illnesses brought by Spanish conquistadors and stuff. So they ate a vibranium enriched plant, and that turned them into fish people. But one of the fish people was pregnant, and so the baby only kind of got mutated. Oop, before I tell you what's that.
Autumn Rain says, have $10 for your espresso depresso. Oh, she knocked out somebody. Thank you.
$10. Here's $10 for your espresso depresso.
Thank you. It'll make me feel a little bit better about Chris Hemsworth. I'm sorry, Chris Hemsworth.
So, anyway. Right, so, one of the fish people was pregnant, so the baby only got kind of mutated, and that's no more. So they have the Central American guy get into a heavily guarded, like, bordered nation through a river. And on top of this, because he's part fish person, he can breathe air and breathe water. That's how he gets his powers, because when he's on land, because he's soaked, he's getting oxygen through his skin, and that just, like, overclocks his system. And they draw a lot of attention to the fact that his back is wet. And guess how...
Okay, guys.
And guess how they defeat him?
I got an answer.
Oh, wait, hold off on that. Let's just hear the end of the spoiler, and then we'll get back into Harry Potter stuff.
They dry his back off. More accurately, they dry all of them off, but they brought special attention to his back. I think they used, like, a jet engine to dry him off.
So, is this like a big wetback joke?
Yes!
I'm, you know what? I'm gonna say that's probably one that just slipped through. Because that's, like, kind of a big one.
Yes, either it slips through, someone at Disney is really stupid,
And
or
really
someone at
racist.
Disney... Well, if they were racist, it was being done intentionally. If it's stupid, they just didn't catch it.
Did not get it.
Alright. Oh, right. Okay, so... Toon, you said you have an answer.
What is your house?
Yes. By the way, you know when I was a kid on Halloween,
Yep.
there's one character I would always, be in costume with, and that is Harry Potter. So I guess that gives you the answer of who I am.
Oh, are you a Gryffindor?
Yeah, Gryffindor. You know how in the movie the hat, what's the name of the hat? Would be
Sword
like
of
really,
It's just the sort of
like,
hat.
oh, you're tricky. You might fit in. And Harry Potter's like, no, it's Slytherin. No, it's Slytherin. Funny enough, I wouldn't fit in with Slytherin the most, but yet I could. But also, it's Gryffindor. Like leaning Gryffindor very much.
If I had to pick between the two, if I couldn't say you're a Hufflepuff, and I'll take the quiz as gospel that you cannot be Hufflepuff, I would say you're Gryffindor. You don't feel like a Slytherin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a Gryffindor.
Yep.
I am the true Harry Potter.
Dun, 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 dun,
I should get the scar,
just get it tattooed on your face.
and I'm gonna.
The freaking...
Or I can tattoo it on my hand.
Oh my god. Make it look like a real scar.
I already have a real scar on my hand. I can tattoo over that scar actually.
Oh, wait, are you gonna scar yourself this way Harry got scarred by Umbridge?
Oh, kind
Exactly.
of, huh? Ew.
What?
Did you see that movie where, like, I think it was like,
Dreaming of this dream was that party.
yeah, I don't really do that, but it's like the
Yes.
fifth movie had this lady who dressed in all pink, and she was like a Karen before Karens became like a big, like that they came with the name Karen. She was like one of those, and she was just like trying to spread the false narrative that Voldemort didn't exist or something. And she would punish Harry for talking about it. And while she did that, she would make him like, like that old-fashioned punishment where you have to say, "I will not misbehave" or whatever, and just write that over and over and over
On
again.
a chalkboard, basically.
Yeah, so she was like, okay, you have to write lines of paper on your parchment and put, "I will not tell lies. I must
tell no lies.
I must tell no lies," over and over again. He goes like, "Oh, you didn't give me ink." She's like, "It's okay, it'll work." And he goes, "I must not tell lies." And it got written on his hand, but it was like someone had carved it in. It was painful, and that's what the quill was writing with, his own blood. So I don't know how that got past administration. There was a point in time where didn't she have an entire auditorium of these kids doing that?
I do not know. I did not watch that movie.
I think that happened. Like she at some point had complete control of the school and got the entire, like, I forget if it was just one house or the entire school to sit at their desks and do this thing where they would just write lines and they would be written in their own blood because it was being carved magically into the back of their hands, which was hyper fucked up. I didn't realize that at the time. That is super fucked up to do to some kids. Like, as soon as their parents found out, I'm sure it was all hell broke loose. Like, that chick got abducted by centaurs after that, but that's like the least that should have happened to her. That is super fucked.
You know, the centaurs thing is kind of very dark.
Is it? What they?
Centaurs are known for being kind of a, let's just say, less than consensual.
Oh, trust me, they wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole.
I don't know. Centaur standards aren't high from what I know of mythology.
Oh, they hated her. They hated her. They might have beaten her up a little bit. They didn't do that shit.
Have you ever heard the term hate blanking?
Yes, but also, like, when they picked up Harry and Hermione, like, they were like, they had standards. They were like, these are foes and we're not gonna hurt them. They're a little bit older, but we're not gonna hurt them because they're kids. They have standards.
Between acknowledging age of consent and...
No, I don't think anything bad happened to her like that. I find it highly unlikely. I'm going strictly off canon.
Stupid.
So it's canon. Got it.
Okay, why not?
Now what you said was stupid. I just knocked out the Zora while I was SOS chaining.
Oh, let's see. Lennon Black says, "Spoil me, Daddy." Sure. Charles B says, "Also, soon is the Guardians Christmas special on Disney Plus." Oh man, I forgot about that. Charles B says, "Oh, does $10 get us a wig reveal?" I already revealed the wig. Charles, were you gone for that? Where were you for that?
Gonna have to watch the archive.
You're gonna have to scroll back a little bit. Yeah, I showed the wig already. I did that. It was $5. I don't know. Do you want me to reveal another wig that I have? Because I a wig I haven't shown you yet. Because I guess I might have some. Ow! I scratched something that I shouldn't have scratched, but I will look at that later. Honey Drop the Unicorn says, "Coon, so you have a pet?" He does not right now, I don't think.
Not personally right now. I'm planning on getting myself a lovebird or something. But in the Harry Potter version now, I like owls. Owls are cool.
Oh, if we're going off of Harry Potter pets, I'd probably still have a cat.
What was mine?
Did they have a quest, a test for that?
Yeah, I believe so.
It was part of the test, I think.
Really? I don't remember that being a part of the test. Did you do the BuzzFeed test?
Yeah, it's basically like, oh, choose your favorite animal or pet, whatever.
Oh, well, I picked mine. I probably would have put cat or snake because those are the coolest.
I put owl because birds are awesome.
You are kind of a bird guy. That probably leans you more in the Gryffindor favor. Well, actually, that'd probably be like a point in Ravenclaw's favor, but technically.
That and I'm adventurous.
You're so adventurous. Oh my god. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Alright, Queen Autumn Rain, I will give you this one. Why doesn't Voldemort have glasses? Nobody knows.
You're not supposed to say the name.
He must not be named. Honey Drop the Unicorn says, "Yep, Umbridge is the most hated characters in the Phantom." Yeah. Gojin says, "I'm still around. The quiz is taking longer than expected. My quiz is done, and my result is a dog." You get a dog. Just a dog? Not even a particular breed of dog?
I don't know what my pet would be in Hogwarts.
I don't know what's going on with that.
Imagine if...
Yeah, he just goes, "Yeah, just a dog." All they said was dog. They didn't even give him a breed. Like, they didn't even tell me just horse. They were like, particularly, you have a Mustang. It's a Mustang.
We're talking the pets in the... You're talking the Patronicus.
Oh, no, yeah, but Gajillion, he was talking about his proponent, his, Patronus. That's what he was going back to do. But yeah, they just gave him back. He goes like, "Yeah, just a dog. I'm a little underwhelmed now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Man, I don't know. Did the results get, like, not as interesting after I left? Because I took that quiz a million years ago.
Yeah, I think
when it was still...
Mustangs very distinct from, like, normal horses.
So, do you think they don't also just have the option of just a horse?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so yeah, I guess I'm just super special.
Now,
I think I did my quiz back when it was all Pottermore. I don't 100% remember. This was years ago, but
yeah.
Do they still do the animations when you do the Patronus test where it's like all magical and then at the end they have like a little 3D animation of the animal in Patronus form?
Yep.
Okay, well as long as they still do that. I liked that when I got it revealed and they were like, it's a Mustang! And I'm like, oh man, I won horse? Man, I'm a super brony. Queen Om says, anyways, I'm off to play Skyrim. May all your roads lead you to the warm sands with wild treasures. Aw, she's into the Red Guard for sure. Thanks, Queen Autumn Rain. Enjoy Skyrim. I love Skyrim. It's one of my favorite games. Gajillion says, maybe you're the chosen one. LOL. Yes, the horse of the chosen one. I'm a Mustang Slytherin. With a cat.
Slytherin, not Slytherin.
No, stop saying not Slytherin. Be part of Slytherin, damn it.
On the topic of Patronuses, have you ever seen the Tumblr post about the Canadian girl who transfers to Hogwarts?
No.
Yeah, so you get this little Canadian girl, she's all nice, so polite, apologizing to you when she doesn't have to, then they get to the class about Patronuses, she casts hers and it's a moose!
It's the most volatile thing you've ever seen. Queen Autumn Rain goes, yes, I am. Yeah, I could tell. I am more into Argonians, personally, and the Khajiit. I like the beast, the more beast-based races. They're cooler. I don't want to just drop into, like, not shitting on the other races, but I feel like that'd be just dropping in and being kind of the same thing. Like, I don't like the aesthetic of most of the elven races. Redguard and, like, you know, Nords and, Imperials, they all just kind of are people, and I could be a people person any day of the week. I want to be a freaking lizard woman or a cat. Those are awesome. And I like being able to breathe underwater.
Be a centaur.
No, you can't. There's no horse race.
Centaurs are cool.
They're, you know what? That's weird. I don't think there are centaurs in Skyrim or like in any Elder Scrolls game, as far as I know.
I think we're talking about Skyrim. Okay, I won't be the one where you like mess up the face and it's hilarious.
That's Mass Effect. Mass Effect, you can do that. But so I don't think I can remember all the races off the top of my head. Actually, Elder Scroll races. So here they are. You can be I don't know, races. Races may refer to following. Race may refer to. Ah, I think that's the complete list right there. It's the Altmer, which that's just like, you know, regular elves. Just like, you know, the white skinned elves. And then there's Argonians, which are the lizard people, which are the best. And then there's the Bosmer, which I think is the wood elves. Yeah, I think that's the wood elves. The Bretons are just people. The Dunmer are dark elves. The Imperials are again just human beings. The Khajiits are the cat people, which are awesome. The Nords are just, you know, Vikings. The Osmer are orcs, so there's also orcs. And the Red Guards, I want to say they're the darker skinned people, obviously, but I think they're supposed to. They live in like the deserts and stuff, so it's like a combination of Egyptian, sort of. So that's all the races. Like, I don't like the ones that just are humans, but like, you know, they're just called something different other than human. And the elves are barely passing to me. The elves are weird. But
What were the names again?
hold on, let me check. I gotta reopen it. So there were the Altmer and the yeah, so there was the Altmer, which were the high elves, basically, you know, just white elves. Argonians are the lizard people. Bosmer are the wood elves. Bretons are just human dudes. Dunmer are wood elves. Imperials are just more human dudes. Khajiit are cat people. Nords are Vikings. Orzamer are orcs, and Redguards are just more humans. But they got darker skin tones, so that's about it.
Orc.
You want to be an orc? You can be an orc.
Sure, I'll be an orc.
You can be an orc. I will be an Argonian, because that's what I do. Brownie, you can be a cat.
I don't want to be a cat, though.
Too bad, you're a cat.
Heather chose.
You're a cat.
I don't like cats.
Well, you don't like yourself either, so it'll make a lot of sense.
No, I don't want to be a cat.
Well, you must like yourself a little bit better then.
Well, no, because he doesn't like himself, but if he were a cat, he'd double not like himself. And as much as he might not like himself, he likes not liking himself that much more.
Oh my god. Queen Honoring goes, I love the beast races. They're more interesting with better background stories. Elves, it really depends on the powers and background. Gajillion goes, Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin. Honeydrop goes, Poon, somebody has stolen your pet and threatened to hurt it. Why, Honeydrop? Queen Honoring goes, I heard snow elves are going to be a race in the next Elder game. Really? Did they bring them back from extinction? I thought they were still, like, all dead. I'll get into that story later. Honeydrop the Unicorn goes, do you A, play thugs to beat up them to get your pet back? Oh, Honeydrop is making a choice for you, Coon. So someone stole your pet and threatened to hurt it. Do you A, pay thugs to beat up them to get your pet back, or B, outthink them to get it back? C, you charge in and get them back, or D, you pull a gun on them and unalive them to get your pet back?
D, I pull a gun on them, unalive them to get my pet back.
That's pretty Slytherin of you, which is great. Queen Autumn Rain goes, I'm a Khajiit. That's good. Be a cat. Cats are awesome. Gajillion says, anyone looking forward to Thanksgiving? Well, of course. Lots of eating. Queen Autumn Rain goes, from what I've heard, the next game messes with time travel. Oh, I hate it when they mess with time travel. Is it going to be time travel, or is it just going to be a game that's set 1,000 years back? Because I know the timeline of freaking Skyrim's a little funky, because the Elder Scrolls Online actually takes place a few hundred years before Skyrim, but Skyrim, you know, so that's like 100 years
I got
after
a
Oblivion.
ham.
You got a ham?
Yeah, the
Okay.
carpet cleaning company called me recently. Like, you want turkey or a ham? I'm like, what? And they're like, turkey or ham? I'm like, ham.
Honey
So
Drop
I
the
got a turkey.
Honey Drop the Unicorn goes, Coon is a Hufflepuff. Wait, he pulled a gun! You're saying that's a Hufflepuff move?
That's more of a Slytherin move. Hufflepuff
Yeah.
feels like too.
If you pay,
You know.
well, I guess pay the thugs to beat okay, so I guess you'd pay thugs to beat them up to get your pet back would probably be the Slytherin thing to throw money around. B, outthink them to get them back would be Ravenclaw. C, you charge in and get them back would be Gryffindor, and D, you pull a gun. I guess that's just, I don't know, that doesn't seem very Hufflepuff to me, but what do I know?
I think what's going on, like when I did the test, it turned out like I was very like almost in the middle of the road. It's just Gryffindor ended up being like the one that tipped the scale in favor of Gryffindor, because every other one was like 29, 29, and 21 for Hufflepuff. Or no, it was Slytherin. Um, when it comes to unaliving them, that's just my personal take on the madness, because that's my freaking bird owl.
Oh, there you so let's see. Queen Autumn Rain says time travel, as far as I know. I hate time travel. I don't like it when people do time travel. They always fucking mess things up when they do time travel. They mess something up that messes something else up and ruins the whole structure of shit. You know what? Fine. Fine. They can do their stupid time travel bull crap. Do your time travel bull crap. Freaking Avengers did it. It was fine. They better not
know something about Pokemon.
I don't know. As long as they don't make it really convoluted. What?
There's no actual time travel in the new games, but there's an element caused by it.
Aww.
And specifically in Scarlet, you're going to meet some prehistoric Pokemon.
Fine. Fine. You know, I just tolerate this shit. Can people stop putting time travel in fucking everything?
I like it. I'm gonna have a bunch of Pokemon that are shiny futuristic robots.
I don't care. Just stop traveling through time. Okay. So anyways, Gujillion says, so are we getting Elder Scrolls Endgame? Damn it. Honey Drop the Unicorn, Hufflepuff are sweet, but we will mess people up if you cross the line. Cute, but we'll fight you. Cute, but we'll kill you.
Dang it, I did it again.
Damn it. I really hate having to deal with this freaking... This mass of yellow yarn is such a damn mess. I just want to use it all up so I can get a new scotch of yellow yarn, and it'll be good, and I don't have to deal with this! I've just been cutting things because I don't want to bother trying to untangle. I'll just pull things out.
Zoro are common in this game.
Yeah, otherwise this would take forever, am I right?
Hey, Emerald, I have a request.
Hmm?
I want you to find me a shiny female Tauros.
Literally impossible. Toro says a 100% male rate.
Where are the chicks?
No
Oh
thing.
my god, really? That's supposed to be the same race? Why does it walk on two legs? I guess it makes sense because Tauros are bulls.
So to answer your question, furries.
Furry's a thing in 2001.
They were always a thing.
Yeah,
They were always there.
They've been a thing since the 50s.
Oh, earlier, yeah, that's true.
They've
Maybe
been a
even
thing
earlier.
since ancient Egypt. How the frick do you explain
The Egyptian
most of their-
gods.
most of their pantheon?
Yeah, furries have existed since forever. And Gajillion says, question for Bronny, would you like me to make art for you?
Sure.
Now,
What kind of art are you talking about? Out of curiosity.
yeah, like, are you asking for him to commission you, or are you just saying, can I make fan art of you? Because fan art's always like, oh, that's always nice. Commission, actually, someone messaged me privately on Twitter and tried to, proposition themselves. They're like, hello. And I'm like, yo. And they're like, I really like your profile picture icon. And I'm like, well, okay, thanks. And they go like, so I'm a digital artist. And I'm like, okay, here's the sale pitch. And they're like, I'm a digital artist and I could make you a banner for this, and that, and whatever. And I'm like, thanks, but I don't have the money to commission you or anything now. So thanks, but no. So then they just stopped messaging me.
Oh yeah, it's those photos made for me.
Oh yeah, I made those like a million years ago. Are they still nice? Do you like them still?
Last 10 minutes of the
They're
stream.
still
Last 10
saved
minutes of the
away
stream.
for
Last minute
rainy.
comments, questions, and concerns. Please say them now. Forever hold your silence till the next stream.
They only heard half of
Dang
that.
it, I was gonna get to it, but I
Yeah, so in case you didn't hear him, last 10 minutes of the stream, any last minute comments, questions, or concerns, please say them now. I forever hold your silence until the next stream. You can't say it like me though.
No, I can't.
yeah.
I'm so used to it at
Yeah,
this point.
Spencer.
I don't even know if I said it properly on the stream I took over.
Gajillion says, I was
Yeah,
just
you did.
asking, not a commission, I'd make it for free. So yeah, Gajillion, if you like, it's pixel art. So yeah, like, and Bronny, I think you feature fan art on your credits of your videos, right?
Yeah, and about to. Well, yeah, just videos in general, actually.
Yeah, so if you submit it to him in a certain way, he definitely would feature it. Not to make promises on your end, Bronny.
If I find it and so it's shown to me, or find it, then if I know about it, I download it and I feature it and I put the name of the person who made it.
Yeah, Gojillion. So if you make it, just make sure you send it to us so we can see it. We'd love to see it.
I will confess that on most art sites, subscribed to my own name. So if someone tags me or mentions me, odds are I will see it.
There you go. Gojillion says he will tag you on Twitter. There you go. Perfect.
Cool.
As you know, Twitter is Bronny's favorite website. Oh, Aaron Davis says. Aaron Davis says, I get those people in my DMs constantly. Yeah. This is really the first time it's happened to me. You know when it did happen to me is when I randomly tweeted, I might want a VTuber model. Does anyone recommend anybody for that certain job? And I just got flooded with shit for like a few days. It was hard. But it was educational because I got to see what certain people charged and like how a few things worked. So I'm more prepared than I was previously. I just need the money. Honeydrop. Honeydrop says, Heather, you can also ask Sweetie Boom about the Hufflepuff thing. Isn't she a Hufflepuff? Yeah, she's a Hufflepuff, but she will not accept, like, Bronny as a Hufflepuff. Bronny, who has taken the quiz, and we can confirm, yes, he's a Hufflepuff. I don't know. She won't accept that reading. I don't know if she'll accept Kuhn as a Hufflepuff. Well, she won't accept that he's not a Hufflepuff because he's so Hufflepuffly. It's hard to believe he's not a Hufflepuff.
And not only that, not only did she refuse to acknowledge me as a Hufflepuff, but she also refused to, like, she couldn't place me.
It was. Yeah.
So not only did she
Pretty sure she
reject
was smart on.
where I'm from, but she couldn't even give like an alternative.
You know, I think she was pretty hard on for you to be a Gryffindor or something. Like you screamed Gryffindor to her.
I don't understand that though, but I don't really care about any of this stuff.
Okay.
Gryffindor.
Gojillion says, I can tag him on Instagram or DeviantArt if he prefers. He doesn't have an Insta, but he does have a DeviantArt, but he doesn't check it that often. I think you should do Twitter because he is on there more often. Aaron Davis says, I prefer to try and do everything related to my stream or VTuber avatar or whatever by myself. I can definitely understand the mentality. The only thing, like, I could probably draw the parts to a VTuber model if I'm going 2D, but I do not know how all of the animating into it works. So I think I just got to commission someone else straight up. Oh, Gajillion says, okay, I will get started. It'll be done tonight. Yeah, it's cool.
Exciting.
Hey, tag me in it too so I can see it. Or you know what? Never mind. Bronny will probably retweet it and then I'll see it.
Yeah, it'll pop up in my feed too, and so I'll give a reaction. So I'll be like, oh.
Art is how we will react.
Yeah, exactly. You get it. You get it.
I should have gotten much more done this stream, but I get distracted and we talk and then I stop doing stuff. I forgot about that aspect, but it doesn't take me long to make these if I'm really focusing. It takes maybe an hour. Like, look, we're almost done. Even though I got so distracted, we are almost done. I could probably finish this up tomorrow and wear it with the wig. And I'll show you guys the wig one last time because it's going to be the last 5 minutes in the stream, last 5 minutes in the stream, and the last minute comments, questions, or concerns.
Are you
Please say them
kidding
now
me?
if I post on still the next stream.
5 seconds off.
Yeah, bitch. I'm not gonna
say we're both the same.
What?
ruffle that hair.
I'm offended that it was 5 seconds off.
All right, so here's the wig one last time, in case you guys wanted to see. It's a Rainbow Dash wig. I'm gonna be doing Rainbow Dash cosplay coming up for this Thanksgiving week, and I've been uploading like twice a day now with my cosplay stuff, so you'll probably see other characters as well. But shirts are gonna be like new.
It's gonna be the next character after.
After Rainbow Dash, I'll look inside my cosplay box in my closet over there.
For winter themed
Oh, do Celestia.
I don't have a Celestia wig. I'd have to buy
I
it.
don't have stilts for it yet.
Now, with camera angling, we can bypass that. Bronny's a professional.
It's hard to be.
Certainly does.
I can help.
You can help. How are you gonna help?
I'm pretty good with
All your
cameras.
Celestia cosplays, you do it while standing on Kun and I's backs.
Just one of you for each foot. For stability. Oh yeah.
More people,
This
I
is-
feel
this
like it
is
would be
the
very
frickin' part.
one-sided.
This is the freaking part, dude. Yeah. Rainbow.
I
Dash.
like how the Google Maps is telling me you can make a left here, but this is an intersection where I'm not allowed to make a left in. Why is it?
What? Are you in a car right now?
No, I'm just looking at some places in Winston Salem, and it's just funny how like there's this spot where it's like, oh yeah, this is a through road, and it's like, no, it's not. There's like something in the way where you can't like make a left. It's only meant for right turning traffic and right turning traffic leaving, not left turning traffic or traffic.
Gojillion says Rainbow Dash is among my favorites. She's not among mine. My favorites go in this order: Rarity, Pinkie Pie, Twilight Sparkle, Applejack, and then maybe Rainbow Dash. I think Rainbow Dash is kind of a chode, but I'm gonna play this up because I have the stuff for. And if I could give you guys another tidbit, because you've just been such a great audience this weekend, I'll show you other bits of the cosplay I have right here. I have had this Wonderbolts hoodie. This Wonderbolt's
It would
hoodie.
be Spitfire. Who's Spitfire?
I don't have the wig for Spitfire. That would have been cool too. I might do that at some point, but I have a Wonderbolt hoodie. I have Rainbow Dash hair. And I don't think the pants really matter because you're not going to see too much of that. But, yeah. I already had this piece together, so I was just like, why don't I just buy a cheap rainbow wig? And then we got Rainbow Dash. And then I'll wear
that for the mince wrap stream, but I decided against it because I'm pretty sure I would have stretched it out.
Don't stretch it out. This is really good. I really liked this because like, freaking, you remember when Hot Topic was selling their own Wonderbolt hoodies? Those ones were actually pretty different. They were zipper up, but I really, really liked them and I really, really wanted one. But I couldn't afford it at the time because I was a kid and I didn't have a job. So, I didn't get one. But then I saw someone selling these at a con sometime later. And I was like, oh my gosh, Wonderbolt hoodie. And I got it. And it's really cool. It's made out of this fitness-like material, but of course I don't want to like work out in it because I don't want to put sweat stains on it. So it's got wings in the back. They're yellow, so they're not the right color, and this would have made a better Spitfire one, but I didn't care. It's the Wonderbolt hoodie. And it'll go on Rainbow Dash and it'll be awesome.
You could probably add wings on top of those wings to at least make it look more Rainbow Dashy.
I definitely could. Not going to, though. Details. Semantics. I'm also going to wear my new rainbow wristbands that I'll finish up before I go in there. And it's also the last minute of the stream. Any last minute comments, questions, and concerns, please say them now for a couple of stream.
Remember when Hot Topic mainly was a store of edgy teens, but now it's moved away from that? I feel like Hot Topic has become more of the scenic side of things.
Really? Because I feel like there's still a lot of edgy. Like I don't think I actually go in the store these days. I actually have the Hot Topic app and I order stuff off of it. I'm not gonna say a lot because I try to save my money, but I use it a lot to find just like dresses and boots and stuff. That's all very much goth aesthetic. If you've seen my list, like I don't know if you saw the video I posted at any point. I probably put it on Twitter as well. For like these new boots that I had to pre-order months in advance. They got like holographic stars and moons on them, and they're like platform heeled boots. They're freaking awesome. But yeah, I got those off of Hot Topic, and Hot Topic still wears a lot of like fishnets and all that kind of aesthetic. They do have a lot of nerd stuff now that's kind of mainstream. Like I said, I haven't been in a store in like a million years, but I think it's still very much that scene, at least parts I go. Maybe that's just it catering to me. Oh, okay, so we're at the end of the stream. Let's wrap things up, guys.
Before we do, Heather, I need you to do me a favor.
What?
Talk me out of this.
Oh, man, I can't do it. Dude, show that to Bronny. It's really cool. He found some Shadow Bolt hoodies. That's awesome. I want to make something with that. Let's see. Honeydrop says, Bronny seems more like a Ravenclaw, if you ask me. But Jillian says, Rarity has grown on me more over the years up to the point I made art of her. That's good. Remember when Hot Topic mainly was a store for edgy teens? But now... Oh, yeah. Okay, so Kuhn was coding Jillian. I thought that was his original thought. Gajillion said, I'm gonna head out. Have a good night. All right. Thanks, Gajillion. I'm gonna take this time to thank my patrons. We got Aura Wolf, Easy Mode Gamer, Angel of Speed, welcome back. Aaron Davis, DJ Skywalker, and Emerald Spencer, who is here with us today. We also have Phil Mabroni and Danger1652. If you'd like to be like any of them, you can join my Patreon, link in the description. For as little as $10 per post, you can get into our Patreon server on Discord and potentially the Minecraft server. We still have that going on, and we're gonna have Minecraft Season 2 next summer 2023. Summer 2023.
Oh boy.
We may want to delay it depending on when Minecraft 1.20 comes out.
Okay, so
we have plenty of options.
Working date, but Minecraft Season 2 2023 will come, and you can maybe be a part of that if you chill. If you chill, you can join the freaking Minecraft server. That is limited access, but for a chance at that, you have to join the Patreon. You can also give me lower tiers if you think that's how much you think I'm worth. You can do whatever suits your budget, or if you think I'm worth just a one-time donation, we do have that tip jar link that is in the description. You can tip during the stream, as you've seen here, if for more than around, what was the thing for getting your message read out?
$10.
$10 and up, you can get your message read out, but I will also read your messages for lower money amounts because I am a tard and I'll read whatever's on the screen out loud because I'm a moron. Please don't put slurs in there. That's strictly a no-no. Hopefully I catch myself before that crap happens.
What if somebody put P.S. Don't read this out loud?
Well, I'm gonna fuck that up. I'm gonna say it right then and there. I'm gonna fuck that up. Okay, so if you don't want to do, no negative numbers, please, by the way. And if you don't feel like doing any of that, that's perfectly fine. You can follow me on Twitter. I also have that Etsy shop that I was talking about during the stream. I've linked that in the description, and I'll try to link that more often because, you know, if you feel like you want something, want to give me money, but you want really something physical to go with it, you can check my Etsy shop. I'm gonna be trying to branch out, do different things with the Etsy shop. Like I said, I have at least 5 listings right now. Rainbow Monkeys and Carl the Cupcake plushies are some of my most popular items. The Ewok plushie, cute little thing that's about this big, very small. Also, the teeny tiny panda plush. I haven't made that in a good forever. And keep your eyes out. As soon as I finish making these, I will make a listing for rainbow wristbands, and maybe I'll do them with different color schemes that are inspired by MLP, because this was inspired by Rainbow Dashes. So hopefully you're on board with that. Again, follow me on Twitter if you want the most recent updates on the streams and stuff. I try to update you guys when I think I'm going to run late or if things are going to, you know, not go out to plan. Of course, next week we're not going to have a stream. It's going to be Thanksgiving, so we're gonna be out of town visiting family, and I hope you all take that time to, you know, visit your family or do whatever it is you like to do during the holidays. Week after that, though, we're going back into gaming. What I do is going to be a bit of a toss-up. Maybe if we have our Pokemon games in order and we can start streaming that, maybe I'll do that just for one stream, and then we'll get back on track with Alan Wake. Or we'll just get back to Alan Wake. Alan Wake is a freaking nightmare, even if it's not on nightmare mode. Okay, I think I've said everything I need to say. Let's say goodnight in alphabetical order. Bronny Buck, say
Good night.
all right, Edits Coon.
Have a good night. Stay warm. Like and subscribe.
Emerald Spencer.
Have a good.
Good night. Aaron Davis says, please subscribe to Emerald Spencer and Princess Heather People Awesome. Yes, please do if you want to see more cosplay videos and streams on Saturday where either I'm crocheting or I'm gaming. Thank you and have a great